Ivich is in Dadgad tuning. Let's get in tune first of all. Take your first string down to D. Second, down to A. The third stays on G. Fourth stays on D. And the fifth stays on A. But the sixth comes down to D. That's Dadgad. And we're going to break Ivich up into sections because there's a lot going on in this tune. And we'll kick off with the intro, which sounds like this. It's one of the easiest sections of the piece. We are going to set up initially this chord shape, the second string at the 10th fret and the third and first strings at the 12th fret. I use index, ring, little fingers for that, but any fingering you prefer will be fine as well. And first we start this droning bass on the low D string. Now, I've got my palm, the palm of my hand, the fleshy part of the right hand, just coming across the bridge to touch the 6th string so that that 6th string is slightly muted. You'll find the less you come across, the more that string rings. So experiment to find a sound that you like. Something like that. And now what Al Stewart's doing is he's keeping that thumb going in rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It never breaks that rhythm. And around that, the top 3 fingers are going to play the top 3 strings. First of all, at the 12th fret going to the 10th fret. I'm talking about the finger positions of the 2 fingers when I say that. So with the bass, if we look at bars 1, 2 and 3 of the tab, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Those picks of the high strings are on the offbeats, on the ands. The and of 1 and the and of 2. Now at bar 4 we get another bar which is just all the bass note. 1, 2, 3, 4. And at bar 5 we've got 3 bass notes. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to come to this shape. It's the same shape we've already been playing, but at the 3rd and 5th frets, play that and slide it up 2 frets to 5 and 7, and then pick it again at 5 and 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Notice that the slide is on the and of 3, and as it arrives at the 5th and 7th frets, the thumb goes down again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So the slide is on the and of 3, it arrives on 4 as you play the bass note, and you pick it again on the and of 4. That's the first 5 bars of your tab. Here they are slowly, with the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Now I'm showing you the number of bass notes that are in Al Stewart's exact version. You probably already figured out that actually you can keep droning that bass as much as you like and put the picked chords in around it. It's not essential to play it exactly this way, but I'm showing you what Al is doing. Bars 7 and 8 are just the droning bass on 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, I said 7 and 8, bars 6 and 7. And then we get the 12th and 10th fret bar again. a little subtlety of interpretation that I want to mention is because we've got this muted bass note, what you really want is for these high chords to jump out of the texture of the track. So really, don't be afraid to really dig in with the fingernails there. Really make them explode out of the texture. That was bar 8, it was a repeat of bar 3. Then we've got the 4 beat bar on the bass again, 1, 2, 3, 4 at bar 9, and then again the sliding bar. This time it comes on an earlier bass note. This is not terribly important, but Al plays at bar 10, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and then he repeats that bar at 11, 12 and 13. One bass note followed by the slide and the pick again. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 bar 12 and 2 and 3, 4 bar 13 and 2 and 3, 4. One more slide up, 6 and the slide, and then out of the chord shape you're holding, which should be the shape we've been playing at the 5th and 7th frets, strum it, really, you know, make it ring out, spread those notes out. It doesn't need to be a quick strum, it's a spread out strum. I like to drag the thumb through the strings, not important if it's a thumb pick or your thumbnail, just drag them through the strings, and then 7 more bass notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is your intro to Ivich. And what comes next is part 2, beginning in your tab at bar 17, and we'll get into that in the next lesson.